in. I'm having technical difficulties. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I hope that fixed it. When in doubt, reboot. Like I say, we're in fall weather right now. Thanks, Brian, for the super chat. I appreciate it. $10. Thank you very much. And that reminds me, go vote. Whether you are a Democrat or Republican, I mean, in this country, we are allowed to vote, and it's a privilege. So go out there and vote. You can't complain unless you vote, so vote out there. Thanks again, Brian, for the $10. And this is the fall weather in the Waterfront Park. Brian, that was your hotel over there, if you don't remember when you visited. But yeah, this is the fall crummy weather. Again, Brian, I appreciate you showing. You don't have to stay, but I appreciate you being here. I had a day off today. I voted early. And that's good, you walk the park. I mean, you gotta take advantage of it while you're here. And I had a day off. I voted early, so I'm like, what am I gonna do? Twiddling my thumbs. Let me take a little walk in the park. Didn't want to go too far because I have something to do a little bit later, but in the spare time right now, might as well walk it. See how the leaves change and everything. How far you walk, Brian? You walk all the way to the steel bridge or just walk the short walk? Guys, I am so struggling with the viewing hours still. I know I should be doing more lives, just don't have time for that. Oh yeah, the crows here are super smart. They know you drop at an elevated level to crack it open. Crows here are crazy. 16,000 crows in the downtown Portland area, FYI, 16,000. You see the sun trying to peek out from there. Yeah, crows could get to give you a gift along the way too. But that's the pier over there. Oh boy. So yeah, like I was saying, like struggling with the viewing hours. Should be doing more lives, but just don't have time for it. So whenever I hit it, I'll hit it. But still enjoy doing some sourcing content. Take the water taxi. Nah, not in this kind of weather. Maybe in the summer I might do it. They have a water taxi here too. But yeah, that's more of a Vancouver thing. Brian, before you go, I don't know, what do you think of the waterfall video I did? That's the stuff that you miss when you go here. The waterfalls are cool. I don't know, there are like 80 something waterfalls here. I only saw 4 of them. I have to get back into running shape. So to run one last marathon before I hang it up. There's one more left that I want to do that I haven't. That's the Las Vegas marathon. But we'll see. True. Yeah. I mean, you saw the glaciers in Alaska. That's pretty impressive. You can see how much of it is there, and then you can see the water. You can see the glaciers underneath the water if you look hard enough. I think everybody's voting right now. That's why there's no viewership right now, but who knows. All right, see you later, Brian. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the super chat. Hope you guys watch the replay too, if you're not gonna be here. Gotta watch behind me and in front of me with runners and the bikes. Got a leaf blowing machine over here. I think the last time I went to the waterfront, you guys, I didn't show you the smallest park that we have. I should show you guys that. Again, this is the World Trade Center. Never been there. Never wanted to. Fountains turned off today with the crummy weather. I don't blame them. I think for my viewing hours, I'm 360 hours away. Still have a long way to go. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now I have to recall, where was the world's smallest park? I have to show you guys that. Hello, who dropped by in my video. Thanks for joining. I believe, did I miss it? I don't think so. I'm such a bad tourist. Don't remember where things are. But this is the waterfront, guys. Leaves are changing. Oh, duh. Hey, Thrifty Mom. How are you? Just doing a live just to show people of Portland a little bit since I have a day off today. No reselling today. Weather's kind of a little bit crummy, so I decided to do a live. I'm a little bored right now, so why not? Helps the viewing hours. Hey, it's prettier. Thrifty Mom, if you check out my videos, check out the waterfall video. Then you see it's even more pretty. I'm gonna show the world's smallest park. The world's smallest park. You ready for it? This is, I'm good. This is the world's smallest park. Mills End. This is considered a park. Will you believe it? That's the world's smallest park. You see it, Thrifty Mom? This is the world's smallest park. Mills End Park. You know, you go, I'm at the park. Yeah, it's crazy. So I'm gonna walk back to the waterfront right now when the cars move by. Reselling It's okay. I went through a week where it was really slow, but it seems like it's picking up again. So we'll see what happens. I hope it does, because that week that I had practically no sales was brutal. I was like, wow, I have nothing to complain about packing, shipping, that sort of thing. That noise you hear is a leaf blower. Right? It's so weird. Tiny park with a huge park. But Thrifty Mom, if you don't know my backstory, is like, originally I'm a New Yorker. Got sick and tired of it. My wife got shingles from stress. Her friend moved out to Portland. We kept visiting. We like it. So we moved out here. And I like it. I mean, always gets a bad rep with the media, but it's not that bad. If you've seen the stuff I've seen in New York, this is a cakewalk. Yeah, Q4 is always rough. But I feel like this Q4 has been worse than previous Q4s. I think people are just so uneased by the whole political front and the economy. They're just not thrilled about it. So like, they don't have the quote unquote disposable income to buy stuff. So the good thing is that it's not my primary income, so I'm not going to stress over it too much. But I know for resellers who do it for full time, it could be a struggle. Unless you're one of those mainstream YouTube resellers. Thanks, Thrifty Mom. I hope I did. So far, so good. It's definitely more relaxing here. And still trying to get used to it. Still speed walk like a New Yorker when I don't need to. Those YouTube resellers, a lot of times I'm envious of them because their viewership buys stuff from them. So they don't really feel the full force of no sales, you know. They always have a good following to help them along. Small timers like us, I mean, we gotta grind a lot more. Not to say that they didn't grind, but they're at that point where they don't need to grind. They have the consistency to get that income that they need. So Portland has a lot of bridges, lots of bridges. Oregon in general has a lot of bridges because there's rivers that go out to the Pacific Ocean. So it's a very diverse ecosystem too. You know, you could go to up north, do skiing. Right after that, you could go to the beach in the west. And then you can see some vegetation to the east. And then in the south, you could see water and more like that Californian vibe as you go further down south. So Thrifty Mom, what's the best sale so far? Mine that was surprisingly good was this wallet that had like a old school dime in it. It sold for $50. It was really easy to pack, easy to ship. And I only got it for like a week and it sold already. So it was great. And it went to someone in Washington, which is really close to me. Thrifty Mom also. I'm so far with viewing hours. Oh my, it's such a struggle for a YouTuber to get those viewing hours. Some people it's easy, for me it's hard. I just don't have the time to do so many videos to get that viewing hours. Also, do you vote it? It is election day. I voted early, so I don't have to deal with it today, but I have a day off today. So, might as well spend it doing a live. Winnie the Pooh Jack in the Box thing is sold for $50 too. Nice. There's Winnie the Pooh fans out there. So, or in general, Disney fans. So you always could find a buyer for that. That's cool. Was it big, small? Oh, okay. No worries. Thank you for visiting. This was a spur of the moment thing to do live. So if I get anybody in here, that'd be awesome. But whatevs, people can watch the replay. Wow, that's great. I don't have much success with Whatnot, but it beats eBay sometimes. Pretty fast churn. I don't even know percentage-wise. Is it more than eBay or less than eBay for garage and estate sale category? I don't remember. I did like maybe 2 shows. Got more than I wanted, but it does take some time to do on Whatnot. So Portland is divided into 4 quadrants: southwest, northwest, northeast, and southeast. Oh, I bet. Garage sale category? Yeah. I just don't remember the percentage commission do they take. Was it more than eBay, less than eBay? I don't recall. We should cross one of these bridges, go to the other side, so you guys can see the other side of the river. Hopefully a bike doesn't run me over. Hey Mo, that's good. You should vote. We all should vote. I voted early. Thanks for stopping by. Just walking around, talking about anything. Just doing I have a day off today, so I like, what I'm gonna do, I voted early, so might as well just do a live stream, just to spur of the moment. Weather's a little bit crummy, but we make do. Mo, I'm sorry I didn't see the Romans live stream. I gotta check it out on replay. I'm so behind with videos. I have to check that. I have to check Shane's live video for his birthday, early birthday. I'm a little behind on stuff, but eventually I will watch it. There's just so many videos out there. You want to support everyone. Sometimes it's just hard with real life. How many miles have I done? What, in marathons? Or are you talking about sourcing? Or are you just talking in general? Marathons, I've done 2 marathons. So that's what, 26.2 miles each. Done tons of half marathons, which is 13.1 miles. Did a lot of miles on my feet. Oh, today, I just started. I really didn't do any kind of miles right now. I think I'm like, I don't know, a mile right now, if that, walking. Yeah, but I do walk a lot, and Portland's great. It's has a lot of options to get where you need to go. So, yep, I gotta start walking more. I have to keep my girlish figure. If I don't keep my girlish figure, I'm in trouble. That's our U.S. Bancorp Tower. It's nicknamed the Big Pink because of how the light reflects off of it. It's very pinkish in color. It's interesting doing this live on YouTube. There's a little delay on it. I don't know if it's me or is that YouTube or what. But appreciate you guys being here. Again, you know, you can stop by for 5 minutes. It's all good. I mean, I hope people check out the replay and check out my other videos. Still need the viewing hours. But I appreciate everyone who got me to this point. Never in my wildest dream think that I would get to even to this point of YouTube. Hopefully it would translate to more sales with reselling as well. But again, not a full-time reseller, so no stress for me. I do sell other things, not only reselling stuff, but I sell specific categories like trading cards, and now I've done precious metals as well. Precious metals has been great. Okay, we got a little crazy going on over there. Nothing new in the big city. I'm gonna walk over here. Yep, go out and vote, guys. All right, thrifty moms. See you later. Thanks for visiting. Gonna cross the steel bridge now and then go to the other side of the river. These trees over here are the cherry blossom trees. Of course, they don't cherry blossom anymore, but in the summertime, they're all full bloom. These damn leaf blowers make so much damn noise. In my area where we live, we're gonna do away with it next year. Can't use the gas-powered leaf blowers. They just make way too much noise. Like if you woke up to that kind of noise, geez, it's hell. I'm used to this kind of weather too, like the gloomy weather. Gotten used to it, but it makes you cherish the summer times more when it's really nice and bright. But the precipitation here is similar to New York, and just comes down a little bit gradually. It's not like a downpour. It's usually like a mist and drizzle. This over there is the steel bridge. You can see that blue thing over there. It's one of the light rails. Got some seagulls over here. And behind that bridge over there is the Motor Center. The Motor Center is where the Portland Trailblazers play. I'm not a Portland Trailblazer fan. I'm a New York Knicks fan, but you know, I should see one of the Trailblazers games here, but I haven't. I should. We have the sun trying to peek out over here. I think in the next few days it's gonna rain though, so that's probably the only sun I'm gonna see for this week. So we're gonna cross the steel bridge and we're gonna go to the other side of the river. The other side of the river, there's a place called OMSI, which is like the Liberty Science Center in New Jersey, the Hall of Science in Queens. I forgot the one in San Fran, but it's basically like a very science-oriented activity museum, so to speak, activity center. And if I'm not mistaken, OMSI stands for the Oregon Museum of Natural Science and Industry or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but it's something like that. Right now it is 8:50 Pacific Standard Time, 8:50 a.m. Not many people are awake like I am. They're very, they wake up late and they leave early. So that's a huge adjustment for me from New York. A lot of businesses open like 9, but most open at 10. So they like their sleep. I give them that. There's no sleep for a YouTuber or a reseller. Or me, who's a hobby reseller. So 8:50 in the morning. It's about like in the 50s, temperature-wise, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Normally over here it's about like, it's usually like the fall weather over here. It's always like spring and fall. Maybe like a couple of weeks in the season, in the summer, it gets to 100. But for the most part, it's usually in the anywhere from the 50s to the 70s. So we're gonna cross this bridge. Hopefully no bike runs me over in the process. Those green pillars you see there, that's one of our convention centers. I went to see Rose City Comic Con over there. Should get back to running shape again. Like I said earlier, one more marathon that I want to do as a bucket list, but not an urgent thing, but if I do it, it'd be great. The Amtrak from Seattle to Portland and back and forth, it's along this bridge. There's a walk and don't walk sign over on this bridge as well, because when ships cross the river, it rises up to let the boats go over and stuff if they can't make the clearance. Now this side of the river, not much going on in this side of the river. The side I was on is like a lot of businesses. This side is sort of going from the business to residential. We have the 4 quadrants again with Portland. There's the northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast, and they all have their different vibe to it. You swear that you lived in 4 different cities as you go between the quadrants. For me personally, I live in the Southwest. I think Southwest is a great place to live, but the happening spots are more in the Southeast area. All the foodie stuff is mostly in the Southeast. So it's a give or take. There's the Motor Center peeking through. That's where the Trailblazers play. If you check out the replay later, I showed the world's, well, not, is it the world? At least in the United States, it's the smallest park. We have it. So if you have a chance, replay it back again. I showed the world's smallest park. Good exercise too, doing this live stream. Get to walk a little bit, have some fresh air. Sometimes you need that as a reseller. You always like the go, 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 go. And then you're like, do I ever have a break? Well, this is my break. If it wasn't for the traffic, it'd be eerie quiet here. Now that I've done YouTube, I'm still annoyed by my voice. But man, when I first did YouTube, I was like, oh my God, do I really sound like this? I can't believe I sound like this. Now I sort of accept it, but I still cringe at my voice. I'm like, oh my God, this is how people hear my voice? Unfortunately, due to schedule conflicts, I think my next vacation is during March, and it's another cruise. But I think the end of this year, I might have to see my father-in-law in the Philippines, which will be kind of dreadful. I don't like going to the Philippines. Never been there, but I don't know. Don't have the urge to go to a place like that. Hopefully it's not too hot. Hopefully I don't get dengue or something, but that sort of thing. Also, it's going to be a long trip. But my father-in-law is not doing too well. But hey, John. Yeah, I should say I'm Korean. You know what, John? When I went to Japan, there was a lot of Japanese people thought I was Korean, and I was like, I can't be Korean. I'm too dark to be Korean. I don't know what they think Koreans look like. But I appreciate John checking up on me. But yeah, so like my father-in-law not doing so well, but not the greatest of persons either. Yeah, these Japanese people think I'm Korean. Can't believe it. So I might have to go to the Philippines. We'll see. Honestly, like, if I gotta go to Asia again, I don't know. I wouldn't mind going South Korea. I've only gone to Icheon. John, I don't know, have you been to Icheon? Been to there. John, do you went to vote? Oh wait, you're Canadian, you don't vote. I forgot that you're in Canada. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, okay. I would like to go to Korea again. Spend more time over there. Yeah, I keep forgetting you're Canadian. Blame Canada. John, you get anything good trading cards wise? You've been killing it with the hockey cards. Topps finally sent back a redemption for me from Cards Infinity. I got a Black Diamond 50 of 50 Cal Ripken Jr. autograph. I don't know what's the value of it, but it's been a while. But they wrote a note to me. They said, apologize for the delay. Here's a couple of Topps update packs and some crappy patch cards, and then the Cal Ripken. But Panini, oh boy, Panini was horrible. They had my redemptions for years. $600 a box. See, this is why I can't do trading cards. So expensive now. Panini, John, funny enough, Panini was so behind with my redemptions years. I actually reported them to the Better Business Bureau, and instantly they redeem a lot of the cards back for me. It's amazing. I didn't expect to get that kind of reaction. But after I reported them to the Better Business Bureau, all my redemptions for Panini came in, or gave me a replacement card for them. So it's pretty cool. Topps, I give a little bit more leniency. But Panini, they had like cards from like 4 or 5 years, and they still haven't given me a card. So I'm like, F this, I'm gonna report you guys. I think for Topps, I don't have too much left that they have to fulfill. Leaf, I have none. Panini, like I said earlier, they all got it. we're all good now. But man, trading cards is so expensive now. And I don't know, when Chris Justice, Cards Infinity retired, I don't know, can't do breaking anymore. It's like when he retired, it took a little piece of me. Can't do it anymore. So it's really now it's just reselling and been dabbling in precious metals. Precious metals would be part of my retirement, but I've sold some here and there. Actually, frankly, I have Canadian gold and silver too. So that tower you see there is the US Bancorp Tower. You see how it's shining like pinkish color? We call that the big pink. So again, had time on my hands, take a little walk around the city, talking about anything, reselling, cards, coins, you name it, we talk about it while I'm walking. It's my day off, what else I'm gonna do, right? Plus I need the YouTube viewing hours, so might as well do a live. I voted early, so what else I'm gonna do? I do have something to do in the afternoon, but in the morning, still I have time, so why not? We haven't checked out yet, but you checked the last video I had. I took a tour, did some waterfalls in the area too. It's pretty cool. This last church rummage sale that I went to was crap. Had nothing there for me. I bought something just because I felt sorry for them. I made a little bit of donation for them because it was going to a good cause. But reselling wise, they didn't have any item that had any kind of value to it. And I traveled great lengths to go to that one. Should have went to an estate sale during that same time too. The estate sales in my area is very competitive. If I'm not there early, you can kiss all the good stuff goodbye. That's the downtown area of Portland. John, if you're still here, also replay it back. You can see the world's smallest park. We have the world's smallest park. So here's the Willamette River waterfront. I started around here, we went all the way up. We went here to the steel bridge. That's where the Portland Trailblazers play. We went around, and we're here now. Portland's food scene. I don't know. I'm a New York snob, so like pizza and bagels kind of suck here. There is a good pizza place over here that comes closest to New York pizza, but bagel-wise, they all suck. I say the food scene in Portland is jack of all trades, master of none. They do a lot of fusion stuff, not much of the authentic food. Some stuff are pretty good in taste, but it's nothing compared to New York. I say a better food scene is probably New York, New Orleans, Chicago. There's other cities that have better food scene, in my opinion. But you know, it's pretty cool. It's a chill lifestyle here. Totally different than New York where I used to live. Still adjusting. I came here in 2017, so still adjustment period for me. You're adjusting to Toronto? Really? Toronto is like a Canadian New York. I remember like there was a mall of some sort where you got to go underground or something like that in Toronto. I don't recall. It's been a while since I've been to Toronto. But it was weird for work. Like if you had to go to Canada, like the customs, we had to like say, oh yeah, we're here for quote unquote training, not selling. Because I think you get in trouble with the customs police if you say you're here for selling. So we're like, oh yeah, we're here for training. Yeah, the Eaton Center. Ah man, I don't remember Toronto that well. I remember in my childhood, you know, we did the typical stuff. Gotcha. I think that was a place I went to, if I recall. Again, like I said before, I don't remember Toronto too much. I have to go back again. But in terms of Canada, I've gone to Vancouver. Vancouver, British Columbia is nice. It's expensive, but I think Toronto is just like expensive. If I recall again. Again, it's like a Canadian New York. So we are like 51 minutes in. I appreciate everyone who dropped by. Brian who left, thank you for the super chat as well. Appreciate it. Brian's a good dude. He came up to Portland to visit me. And it was great. We did some reselling. Told him some touristy spots to go to. And really appreciate it. $12 for a McChicken combo? Jesus. You know what, John? It's been a while since I had McDonald's. I say 6 years. About 6 years since my last McDonald's meal. And during that 6 years, I think my last meal was a 20-piece chicken nuggets. Oh, the drinks, yeah. I don't even get the drinks. Like if their McFlurry machine works more, maybe I'll get more McFlurries. Yeah, you can't go wrong with nuggies. But the sauce matters a lot for nuggies. You don't have good sauce, forget it. So John, how you think the Maple Leafs is going to do? I didn't even track. Rangers are okay. That's my team. I don't know how the Maple Leafs are doing. Tell you, it has bits and pieces of Toronto, I would say. Going through the noisy part of the waterfront. I'm not going to argue with you on that. Hey Blake, does it look lonely? It's only 9:15 in the morning, Blake. (9:15) people are still sleeping over here. A lot of them don't wake up until 10. Yeah, it has its moments. I mean, it's as pretty as a big city could get, really. There's, let me rephrase that. It's pretty considering of a congested city, If the city's congested, it's pretty. Again, that's the downtown area of Portland. That's the West Hills. A lot of rich neighborhoods over there. Driving in the West Hills is ridiculous. When there's bad weather, there's like no street lights, no light of any source practically. You just have to shoot the shit and go about how you could go about it. The traffic going my direction is going to Oregon City. Oregon City has a lot of hills. Driving there is ridiculous too because there's a lot of hills and there's certain places where you have to make a blind turn. I hate blind turns. Last time I experienced blind turn is in Hawaii. I hate it. I think we're coming up to a little more than 3 miles of walking. John, I don't convert miles to kilometers that well. So what is that? That's like a 5K almost. I had technical difficulties to start off with. I don't know, for some reason the audio and the video was not working correctly. Took me like 3 tries to get this live video up and running. 6.2 or something, okay. 4.8. Yeah, I'm not good with the conversion. The only way I know the conversion is when I used to run. That's how I remember how to convert the kilometers. Not good with Fahrenheit and Celsius either. I'm even worse with Fahrenheit and Celsius. Right now it's like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't even know what it is for Celsius. Dumb American. You do steps? Okay. Why, you have like a Fitbit or something? You track down the steps you do? (65°F, 18°C). Okay. I have to look up the mathematical equation, how to convert again. Fahrenheit and Celsius. This gives me a headache trying to calculate that. I'm old. Don't want to do that anymore. You know what's funny is the people who wear like winter coats and shorts. Like, are you cold or hot? Make up your mind. I don't get those people who wear like puffy coats and then shorts. Those are the people I don't understand. Tourists, I give a pass. They don't know the climate that well. Yeah, I guess like your badonkadonk or your junk area is hot, so you need that shorts. But you're also cold, so you go and keep the upper body warm. But I don't know. You gotta pick one. You can't be hot and cold. I don't believe that. It's one or the other. We're coming soon, not this bridge, but we're gonna come to another bridge. It's one of my favorite, Telecom Bridge. And it's a pedestrian-friendly bridge. And the funny thing about it is that at night, the color changes based on the water temperature. I could see that, Blake. Your car gets cold, your legs and arms don't. I guess in that sense, you should wear like a vest or something then. Like a puffy vest and then shorts. Keep that core warm. But where you at doesn't get cold often, so I don't think you have that kind of problem. Yeah, see? That's what I figure. It's more vests than coats. Your area doesn't really require heavy coats. Unless you're trying to look stylish or something. In 3 years, yeah. Over here, it's always like fall weather. So you need some kind of coat. And in the summer, it's like 2 weeks in the summer that gets really hot. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. It still does the climate, you know, like the weather change, but for the most part, the weather is bearable. Yeah, I mean, the sun, it could burn you. Not happy about that. But then if you're indoors, you relish the sun. You get any kind of sunlight indoors, it helps. Photosynthesis for the win. After we cross this gate over, it's like the AMSI, which is like a science activity center, museum kind of thing. Like 63 minutes in already. We almost completed the whole circle around the Willamette River. I really need to get back into running shape again. I don't know, like running always clears my head. Haven't done it for a while. Need to get back to it. Gotta get my girlish figure back. Yep. You know, you need that, you need to have that, I don't know, the strength to stand online for so long at an estate sale. I swear, like, there's certain people there that stays overnight. I'm like, you're crazy. It's not worth staying overnight for. And there's people who come like 3 in the morning. That's also crazy. I like my sleep. I don't get there until like, I don't know, 8, 7, 8, and it doesn't open until 10. So even that's crazy, but that's what happens. People are hardcore. I'm like, it's not worth that much. I relish my sleep, man. Though my cat is my alarm clock now. It wakes me up at 4 in the morning. Wow, 5 a.m.? Oh, but it's Ohtani. You gotta expect that, you know? Ohtani's a big craze now, so you want that. I can understand that. I knew the Yankees were gonna lose, but I thought they would have more of a fight. They should have won game 1. 12 p.m. game. Wow. Okay, that's a little crazy. But if I was there, I might have done that. Even though I'm not a Dodgers fan. Not really an Ohtani fan either, but I know it's a craze. Is the submarine not here anymore? Yep. There's pluses and minuses with garage sales and estate sales. Estate sales, you see things you don't normally see at garage sales, but then you have that anticipation when it opens, if you could get the item or not. At least garage sales, you don't know who came there earlier than you. So whenever you get there, you see what they have. There's no anticipation. It's what you see is what you get. The dog? Yeah, hell yeah, the dog should get a ring. Hell, like in basketball, football, they give their cheerleaders rings. So why not a dog? Give the dog a ring. It doesn't have to be the extravagant player's ring, but it could be like a faculty ring. Why not? I haven't taken the tour of this place, the submarine that is stationed over here. But this submarine's been here for a long time, right next to the AMSI, which again is our science, technology, activity center. Mostly for kids, but there's some adult stuff in there too. Yeah, it's hard to wake up early sometimes. As you get older, it gets harder and harder. You have a science center too, John? We have a propeller here in the Amzi area. I don't know what it is. Never read about it, but apparently we have a propeller here. Well, here's my favorite bridge, Telecom Bridge. We're gonna walk across that. Hey Adam, check out the buy it now. That's the selling platform, Whatnot. Yeah, Blake, Pokemon is doing really well. I mean, every time people count it out, it goes strong. I'm doing okay, Adam. I voted early, so I had some time to kill. So like, why not do a YouTube live? Try to get the viewing hours up. Appreciate people showing up and watching me walk around the park and the river area. I must have done like 3-4 miles already walking. If that, maybe even more. I don't even know. I didn't track it. Do you do work, Blake? Pretending to do work? That's what I do. Any local places you source item from? It's mostly estate sales, honestly, because when the weather's crappy, which is like, I don't know, 3/4 of the year, they're gun shy to open up a garage sale. So like, kind of forced to do estate sales. Also, like, a lot of people here are pack rats. So they refuse to give up their nice stuff. So which that means, unfortunately, when they pass on, move on, or they move, they have to have an estate sale company sell their stuff. And I would say, I don't know, 12 good estate sale companies are all competing for that sale. Some are good, some are bad. You do it long enough, you know which ones mark it up really high. You know which one doesn't, it's not as organized. And then you make relationships with them. There's one estate sale company I have a good relationship with, and they scratch my back, I scratch theirs. I advertise for them, and in turn they give me stuff at a cheaper price, or sometimes they even give it to me for free. We have another person who watches me in the YouTube space, Jake, BQ Coins and Estate Sales. You can find him on Whatnot. He sells mostly coins, even though he has the estate sale part on it. BQ. You know BQ, Adam. Don't play it off like you don't know who BQ is. His name is a lie. Well, here's my favorite bridge again. I was saying earlier I like it because one of the things is that when the water temperature changes at night, it changes color. Yeah, he doesn't do the coin part. He just does the estate part. It's BQ Estates. It's the other way around. He doesn't do the estate part. He should. They keep track of things on the bridge. So like over here at the current moment, 470 cyclists today. Get about almost 500,000 cyclists a year so far. This bridge is pedestrian, max, streetcar. They all go along this bridge. Again, in the distance, that's the West Hills. We have a hospital there, and a lot of rich people over there. Makes me nervous seeing those houses, though. Some of those houses are on stilts, and if weather conditions bad, who knows? Maybe a landslide might happen. Bye-bye house. Here's one of the light rails that are coming up. I've taken those to estate sales and garage sales. Pretty efficient. Yeah, Adam, like, you know what? When it comes down to it, families first. So if your kid has a bad allergy, take care of that. You can always stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Well, I hope your kid doesn't have a too serious allergic reaction. Hopefully he'll be okay. Something like Benadryl might help. Oh, just a rash? Okay, that's good. Well, do you knew about the allergic reaction? Do you knew about the allergy he has, or you just found out? Ah, okay. The funny thing with allergies, you don't know. Sometimes you just get it sporadically, and then sometimes you get older, you don't have the allergy anymore. Kind of funny that way. But at least you know. Just gotta make the changes. Thankfully, it's not a too serious allergic reaction. Didn't win anything big and whatnot. No. The last big win is probably the 10-ounce silver Noah's Ark from B brand. Other than that, I've been hitting floors, but I also haven't spent as much, so. The bridge we crossed is all the way down there to hang a right. Jake, if you sign in to YouTube, if you have an account, if you sign in on the web, you could chat. Don't have to be on the app. Damn, Adam, you floored that much? Sorry, man. Well, because Jake's here, blame Jake. It's Jake's fault. I blame him all the time. I blame him and Sanjay all the time. Yeah, Blake, there are scams. But if you trust an individual enough to do business with them, you stick to your guns, you stick with them. Like any live stream, there's always scams. I mean, there's scams in eBay still. Yeah, Whatnot does have a decent refund policy. Jake, I don't recall. I don't know. Have you done any of the estate sale part on Whatnot? I don't remember the garage sale category on Whatnot, how much they charge percentage-wise. I'm still walking, Brian. Hey, Mel. Mel Flip It. Check out her videos. She up and coming superstar with reselling. Check out her YouTube channel. She recently won a Rollo printer from me. Jake, how much was the marketplace commission? I don't recall how much it was. I try not to jump, Brian. We're like 79 minutes in. I'm tempted to jump, but I'm not. Mel, if you don't know, Adam, EMT Pawn Star, he is a joker. Most of us ignore him. 7 months ago? Oh, okay. I don't remember the percentage, but I should check out mine. Jobtown bought some stuff for me on Whatnot. I should really look at the percentage again. Yeah, Mel, how's that Rollo printer working out? Happy that you want it. Yeah. The thing with Whatnot, though, if you have volume, you can sell volume pretty fast compared to static listings like eBay. Yeah, Mel, it's very plug and play. Also, Mel, if you don't know, like, check the UPS website. Sometimes you can get free thermal printer labels, so you don't have to buy them. They work for me. I think I got like 300 for free. Jake, I don't do that much. Hobby reseller, so I don't know. Saturdays I do maybe like 10 to 20. Throughout the week, it's all sporadic. It's whatever I can find. All depends. I'm kind of like a wild card. You order 4,000 labels? Oh yeah, I mean, you sell in bulk. Of course you're gonna need the labels, but you should check out if you have an account with UPS, you should check it out. Sometimes they give you free labels. I used to buy from Rollo directly, and then I'm like, why am I doing this? Let me check the UPS and see if they got any for free. I don't make that Brian money. Oh, they don't come up with that option anymore, Mel? Oh, man. They are expensive retail-wise. But you know what? In the long run, you do save money because you're not buying ink cartridges if you're using a thermal printer. You save in that sense. Also, when you do Whatnot printouts on a regular printer, way too much paper. Waste too much paper on that. You won't be able to fold your padded envelopes with that. Oh, Brian, you get it from FedEx? I forgot about FedEx. I hate FedEx with a passion, but I should check out FedEx to see if they have any free labels. I did what? 2 or 3 live streams on Whatnot. It went successful, but I don't do it. I don't nearly have enough time to do it on Whatnot. Whatnot takes so much time. Good luck, Adam. I've sold, I don't know, 120 ounces of silver so far. For you, Brian, it makes sense. You know, you have a business, you have a FedEx account. It makes sense. No, that's not Love Mel. There's a different Mel, Adam. I don't think Love Mel actually supports me on YouTube. I'm going to give her crap about that. Yeah. Stream for 25 hours. Jeez. I don't know how you do that, Jake. I have hard enough time to try to live stream for a couple hours. Job Tom saved me, bought some of my items. I hope Job Tom's doing okay with his back. These red balloons became orange now because of the weather conditions and nobody fixed it. It's definitely not healthy. Your diet is horrible too, Jake. The amount of crap you put in your system, Jesus. Out of everyone in this stream, the person who eats the healthiest is Brian. Big and fun. Awesome chef. Ribs for dinner? Okay. That's not bad. That's our streetcar. Our streetcar does a loop. That's enough. Where am I heading to? I'm heading direction back home. We've been doing this for almost 85 minutes. So just moseying along, meandering, and getting back to home soon. I went all around the Willamette River. It's a good workout. Brian's like, damn, you have more energy than me, Matt. This is also part of the hospital. I think this is the like the school part of the hospital. Yeah, Brian, it sucks for you. Getting old sucks, man. Yeah, but I'm happy you did some walking when you came to visit. You know, like happy that you went to see the Japanese gardens. That's a good walk. And then walking with me for the estate sales, garage sales. Jake is still young, but he has an old man body. So he has just as much wear and tear like you, Brian. How old are you again, Jake? You're what, 28? And you already battle damage. Oh, Mel, you went to Rose City Comic Con? Oh, awesome. How do you think about it? It's, for me, I've been to San Diego Comic Con and other Comic Cons. I think Rose City is pretty traditional. 30, oh man, to be 30 again, jeez. But I like Rose City Comic Con. Yeah, it's sort of like the old school way of how Comic Con used to be. Like now, like San Diego is like all hyped up and everything. Brian's like, nerds. Yeah, we're nerds. I never deny that I'm a nerd. Technically, I'm a geek more than a nerd, but yeah. Yeah, San Diego is the big one. It's very mainstream. Like when I went to Comic-Con, it was a 4-day affair. And there was like one night that I didn't use the hotel because I'm standing in line to pre-purchase next year's Comic-Con. But it's so expensive now to go to that, so it's not worth it anymore. Yeah, Brian has an extensive collection of X-Men comics. This dude. Yeah, 4-day affair. Brian is, you know, minus the wear and tear he gone through. I mean, it's good to be Brian. Jake. It's true. It could stink up the place. It's not as bad. I smell worse in the streets of New York. Doesn't faze me. Brian is awesome. Brian is also very modest, if you haven't determined that. Mel's awesome too. You're all awesome. You know, the fact that you came to see this live stream, you're awesome in my book. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. Yes, I'm jaywalking. Well, thanks, Jake. Appreciate you coming live. Too bad you didn't come on my other lives. I've been to more exciting places on my live stream. Upstate New York, it's okay. I went camping out there. It's not my liking. I like Portland more because you're not too far from civilization. Well, Jake, you know, you have to subscribe first off, and then you got to hit the bell for the notifications. You don't hit the bell, you're not going to get notified. But upstate New York's okay, but I like Portland more because like the nature walks, you're not too far from civilization, so it's easy. Brian, you can't make my phone ding. You know why? I have it on silent mode. I see the notification of your text, but no ding because I turned sound off. Jake, I don't know. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. If you hit that bell for notification and you're not getting it, I don't know. That's right, Brian. Damn me. I don't put the sound on. It's not my first rodeo. I don't want my viewers to hear a ding. Brian, this is the other hotel I was going to recommend. It's also the Marriott, but I think the Waterfront was okay for you. I'll make a left over here. Then I'm holding this gimbal. Actually, it jacks up your arm too. It takes a lot of strength to hold your arm in one place. Brian, this is the Hyatt house. They have a fridge and a stove in the hotel room. You wrote it? Allegedly. Yes, Adam, allegedly. Yeah, Brian, I know you had points you could use. That Marriott also is not bad too. It's a training bus. Some people have to work today. I don't have to. Haha. It is quiet, Mel. Where are we? 9:54. People are still waking up at 9:54 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm the only nut that wakes up at 4 in the morning. Thanks to my cat, who is also my alarm clock. I'm gonna jaywalk again. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Brian got a little taste of Portland. He did a little bit of the driving. Thanks, Brian, for the driving, by the way. East Coast is more congested than your side of Oregon, Mel. Midwest, it depends where you go. Funny, Adam, funny. Well, Brian, to be fair, like there was a lot of bridge construction during when you came, so you had to take a lot of detours. But normally you wouldn't miss those turns. I overdressed for this walk, man. I'm a little bit sweaty, not good. Brian knows where I live. Brian didn't put up with my nice antics. He's like, I'm going to drive you back. I'm like, really? You don't have to. I'm really close to the hotel. I insist. And sure enough, he did. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Mel, for the super chat. Have a good week, and I hope this boosts your algorithm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mel. Appreciate it. Enjoy that roller printer again. I can't believe how much YouTube takes their cut of the super chats, though. Amazing. But I appreciate everybody who joined. Brian and Mel with the super chats. Thank you very much. We're almost home. All right, Brian. Nice talking to you. Probably when you're back home again, I'll probably end the stream. I'm not too far away from the home, but I appreciate you watching. Also appreciate Mel for watching. Everyone who else who watched. Adam being Adam. Jake being Jake. Thrifty Mom who joined in for a little bit. Appreciate it. Getting close to home. Not there yet. Almost. Wait. Do I really have to wait? There's that streetcar again. Can't believe it. 99 minutes in. There's that hour and a half walking the waterfront. Still not home yet. Getting close. I'm gonna cross this way. I'm gonna jaywalk again. Haha. Appreciate everybody who's still here with the live stream. We are near one of the parks that is near me called Petty Grove Park. And that statue you see there is called Dreamer. I don't know what's their interpretation of dreaming, but they call it the Dreamer statue. But yep, this is the Dreamer statue. I'm gonna sit for a little bit. So guys, I appreciate you guys checking out the live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. We're gonna do more reseller content, but we're also gonna do some sights and sounds in Portland. So I appreciate everyone who joined. Mel, Brian, thanks for the super chat. Jake, Adam, Thrifty Mom, all you guys, thank you for coming in and watching my live stream. And I'll see you on next week. Thanks, guys. Peace out.